Bats. Bats. Table of contents. What's a bat? What's a bat? I sleep by the day. I fly by night. I have no feathers to add my flight. What am I? The answer is a bat. A bat is a mammal. Mammals are animals that nurse their young, have hair, and they're warm-blooded. Humans, dogs, and whales are all mammals, but bats have a special ability. They can fly. Bat food. There are about 120 types of bats in the world. Most of them eat insects. Insect-eating bats are usually small in size. There are more than 150 types of fruit bats. These bats are usually larger and such for sweet fruits and other plants. A few bats hunt for larger prey, such as frogs, birds, or mice. Some people think all bats suck your blood. This is not true. Only 3 kinds of bat drink blood. This group is known as viper bats. They mostly feed on the blood of animals like cows and deer, not humans. Night flight. Do you know that while you're fast asleep, bats are busy filling their bellies? Bats are nocturnal, meaning they're active at night. This way of life has many activities for a bat. Insect-eating bats often fast. Bat bodies. Simply called bats, Cumberland's Chiropteria. A great name that means head winning. That's because bats have 4 fingers and a thumb just like us. A thin layer of skin contents the fingers. This forms a wing. Bats also have a sense nose and big ears. Their big ears help some bats see with sound. In the pitch black night, bats can scoop up a tiny insect with ears. No flashlight crawling. How do they do it? They make a sound that travels until it hits an object. Then it bounces off the object and travels back to the bat. From this echo, the bat can tell an object's size and how far it is. This is called a nexto. Funny faces. Some bats have strange-looking faces. Special ears, nose, and mouths help bats trying to make sounds while they use controls. Hanging out. When bats are not hanging from food, they're usually hanging in a roost. Roost can be caves, chambers, or caves. Bats pick places that are well hidden and project from bad weather. When most bats rest in the roost, they hang upside down. Have you ever hung upside down in a jungle gym? You might start to feel dizzy. Bats have special vines to keep their blood flowing prettily to their never feel dizzy. Bats can't take off from the ground like birds do. They have to fall into flight. Hanging upside down is the best way to make a quack get away. Bye.